Okay, so I'm going to make another quick video on some things that you can do exercise-wise while you're traveling. If you're tired of body weight stuff and you still don't have access to weights, but you want to get some type of resistance training in, this is the resistance band I was talking about before. And you can get these at Walmart, Target, Academy, online. Amazon has them, and they're fairly cheap. They're not that expensive to get, and they do have different resistances. Light, medium, heavy. If you haven't used them before, I would say maybe a medium to start with. I think you guys are at a good point to use that resistance or even the heavier ones. But I'm going to show you a list of some of my favorite exercises to do with this. And I would say if you have time, try 10 to 15 repetitions of each move, and then just kind of go through as many rounds as you have time for. And it'll give you a good workout. And if you have time, extra time, I would say maybe in between each round, you can do some type of cardio, like whether it's jogging or some sprint drills or walking even, or some jumping jacks, something to get your heart rate up, and then you can go back through another round and kind of keep doing that too. So I'll just show you some of the basic ones that I like. So the bicep curl. So the bicep curl, you can either do it under one foot and do your bicep curls, or if you want more resistance, it under both feet. And if you need even, these are not the best pants for this. If you need even more resistance, bring those legs out just a little bit more. And then just curls up and down. That's really, keep those elbows pinned up and then down. If you need to, you can alternate one and then the other. If you want a little bit more, you can do like a push, out, or a curl. So 10 to 15 of those. The tricep extensions, there's a couple ways to do this one. So you can put it under one foot with one of the handles, standing closer to one of the handles that's on the floor. And then this one, just take it up around you and extend it over your head. Just like we do when we do our overhead extensions with our weights, you can do it there. Or another option you can do, I like to do this one because you can get your legs involved too. Loop your hands through, hold it, and then kind of wrap one side around a couple times, and then you hold it next to your heart. And then you take this one out and then back in. So straighten it out, back in. If you don't feel that up here in your tricep, you can wrap it again to get a little more tension out. And then if you want to do like a full body with it, you can either march it, or you can do a clamshell out, or you can do here, which works balance and core work as well. So 10 to 15 on each side for that. And then, I like this one a lot. Squat, and if you can, add a row. So under both feet, there's two ways to do the squat. Under both feet, keep it fairly wide. You can either just hold the handles up by your hips, squat down, back up, like our regular squat that we do. Or if you want more resistance, take those handles, cross them next to your hips, squat down and up. And if you want more, you can add a row at the top, or just one and then the other. But this is a good way to get a full body work out with this one too. So down and up, and then I call them sidewalks. You're going back and forth to work the outside of your, hang on, let me get that. Okay, to work the outside of your glutes. So you keep that, again, and have the handles to the sides. For the side, when you take that step, you want to keep your legs wide, step even wider, and then back. And then step, almost like a penguin walk, side to side. Because if you step together and then try and step out again, that band slides and it makes it really hard and you can't step. You might even wind up hurting your hips or something if you step too close. So it's always like a wide step. So you can either step, 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 tap, or more resistance. It actually makes it a little easier to take those steps. Cross the handles, hold them next to your hips, step, 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 step. Or if you are not wanting to step back and forth, you can go back, back, keeping those glutes tight the whole time. If you want, you can add a row to that. Back and forth. Again, 10 to 15 on each side. All right, 2 more moves that I like a lot. One is a lat pull down, so we're working right here in our backs and upper shoulders. But again, you loop them through your hands, and then you take and hold in some tension in here. 2 ways. You can either take it straight out in front of you, bring it in and back out, and really you're trying to squeeze your shoulder blades together in the back versus the arms straightening, bending. Arms stay straight, squeeze up, or you can bring it overhead, pull down to your chest and back out. And if you want to make this one a full body, add a knee lift. So do 10 or so, rest, do another 10 on the other side. And this one really does get those shoulders working. And then the last one, a lunge with a shoulder raise. So the shoulder raise is going to be forward. See, I'm already out of breath. The lunge stance, you can either just hold that lunge stance and do like a tap, the heel tap, or you can do your lunge down and up. But you're going to raise those arms in the front. And it's not scrunching to get it up as high as you can. Keep those shoulders down. Lift as high as you can without scrunching, and then back down. And then the other one, back down, or more resistance together at the same time. So you can add a heel tap, or if you want, a lunge, down and up. So do about 10, switch sides, do another 10. And like I said, go through one full circuit of this, 10 to 15 of each on each side, and then see where you are, and if you have time, go for another round. If you have even more time, add a little bit of cardio in between the rounds. So I hope this gives you some ideas. If you have a band, or if you want to get a band or whatever, and you want a little something for this week or even when Christmas break comes around. So I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys soon.